So I've been working on a 5x5 underground base building system for survival, and one of the things we came up with during a live stream on twitch.tv/andyisyoda, quick advert there for my Twitch, we came up with this. Well, in fact, I came up with it. A way of getting in and out of your house using some bubbles. The bubbles in the water that come off soil sand. It's just so great. And you can't get back down, which means your enemies can't get back down either, unless they find the secret button, which you could hide somewhere behind a bush. See? Now I can see it. Well, maybe you could hide it better than that. Anyway, pressing that button takes the redstone signal down and toggles this little switch here, which I'll show you how to build. And once the switch is toggled, it moves the soul sand out the way and keeps it out the way. The water is right under here, as you can see. Yeah, the water was there. So let me show you how to build this. So let's see how this works. You're going to need to grab yourself some soul sand, some torches, I guess, redstone dust, something to disguise your glass, your water elevator. I've got some slabs, I've got some sticky pistons, I've got some blocks of redstone and a stone button. Just 3 pistons are needed and 1 block of redstone and about, I guess, 20 blocks of redstone dust and maybe about 10 of these redstone torches. Right, your underground space can't be too deep. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 blocks deep, and then we're going to be right into where we need to have our little base. I've marked out some little 5x5 areas here. So we've got 5x5 area here, a 5x5 area right here, 5x5 area right here, and a 5x5 area right here. Underneath, I've got 3 of these going back, and this is where the redstone is going to be housed. Just there. Cool. Okay, let's mark in where we want our bubble elevator to start. I think right here would be a good place for the bubble elevator, which means we're going to go up here, and this is where we're going to burst through with our bubbles. Okay, and this is going to be a little gap here. Now, you don't need to use glass. Absolutely do not need to use glass. I just like to be able to see through. I'm going to have glass here, and one over the top, and then, oh, one thing I didn't get out was some gates, so we'll swap the glass for birch, fence gate, any gate would do. That's going to be nice and open, and this is where the elevator is going to be. Now, if you want, you can just seal in these bits if you make you feel a bit more comfortable. But there we go, the little bubble elevator ready to build. So down here is where we need to place our soul sand. Our soul sand is going to block off that gap here, but let's take it down by 1 block and then just seal it in around the edges like that. Great. So what we want to do is have our sticky piston right there with a little gap of 1 when it's closed to get to your soul sand. And what we're going to do is push that underneath there and protect the soul sand. When the soul sand is out the way, the water will come down. So we're going to provide a little space for the water to come down like that and not leak all over the place. Cool, so now we need to make a switch which toggles this on and off if you press a button. So we want to make a little ladder to get up to this like that and have that come down. So that's the redstone signal going into the piston to switch it on or off. And then right here, I'm going to just clear out a little bit of space here. I'm going to put a picky piston right there. And, ooh, my block of redstone has disappeared. We're going to put you right there. A little gap there. And another sticky piston right there. So when this sticky piston moves the redstone to there, it pushes the piston, and when it's not there, the piston gets taken back. It's hard, you can't see that if I... There we go. Promise you, it's working. Anyway, gonna leave that one right there. Now you need any block you like. I'm gonna just grab some wool, some nice yellow wool will do, and put it a little L shape. This is a useful little toggle switch. Useful little toggle switch shown to me by a player called F4F4. So thank you, F4F4. Much appreciated. This torch is getting in my way. We need redstone torch there and there as well. Not there. And now we need to take the signal up. So we're going to take the signal up here. So let's go straight up. That's the signal. It's going to be coming down there. So let's make another little gap beside it like that. And we're also going to take out I'm going to take out these 2 as well, just so I've got a bit of space to work. Okay, so this is where you want your button to go, and you might not even have a button. You could just come back to your house and go, right, right, where do I place my button? I place my button here, and then no one will know. No one will know how to get into your house. Cool, so when that button is pressed, it's going to activate this redstone dust, which will switch that torch off. But that torch is normally keeping this redstone dust on. So pushing the button puts that redstone torch dust off. That's going to go there, and we just keep on going with this special system of torch, redstone dust, torch, redstone dust. This is kind of an old design, but a really good one for getting redstone signals straight down as efficiently as possible. So that goes there. We just keep on going down. I need some dust to go there, and that can just link there. Boom. So pressing that button should send a signal all the way down, and it does. Now all we need is some water, because look, the soul sand is right there, so now we need some water. And the bubbles are coming right to the top, so you can't actually get down. You can't get down. It's impossible to get past the bubbles. They're too powerful. But come over and press your button. The soul sand gets taken out the way, and you can now float down because there's no bubbles holding you in place. I guess you can swim out here. There we go. There we go. And the gates just hold the water back. Isn't that cool? And there's your redstone there. You just block off that room. If you want to see more videos from me, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to see my 5x5 underground building base system, let me know in the comments, because we're working on that on our server, coming up with lots of ideas. If you've got good ideas for underground bases, then again, get involved in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and I love seeing your builds on Twitter and Instagram. Thanks so much for watching. Ciao, ciao. May the blocks be with you. Thank you so much for watching. To keep me making videos on YouTube, I'm looking for a little bit of support on Patreon. Just $1 a month gets you an inspiring newsletter, $3, and you can download just about everything I build every single month. And that download is getting bigger and bigger. And for $5 a month, you could be building with me on live streams.